What's going on? Welcome back to Real World Tool Reviews. And I decided to go a little bit crazy. Bit crazy. Alright, I almost turned the video off right there. Because that was a silly joke, but I'm just gonna keep it rolling. um I went a little bit crazy buying bits. And I figured since I got these new bits here, I would kind of throw together a little drill bag because I've been meaning to put together a drill bag. I use a lot of different drill bits and screwdriver bits, and I keep them in different spots in my truck, and I'm always digging around for what I need. So I actually work with a guy who has a drill bag. He uses just a DeWalt bag that the power tools come in. And I figured that's a good way to do it. He keeps his drills in there. He keeps everything that he uses with his drills in there. And it just was like way smarter than what I'm doing. So I decided to copy him. And I've got this Carhartt bag that I've had for a few years, and I used it for a little while, and then it kind of went out of the tool bag rotation. But this is perfect. This is perfect for the drill bag. So what I got, you know, I I have a obsession. There's certain things that trigger me, and not having enough drill bits and screwdriver bits, it triggers me. If I don't have what I need, I obsess over this for some reason. If I don't have what I need, I'm not a happy camper. So, um, I I hoard these made in USA screwdriver bits. I hoard them. You can't get them at the store, and they're hard to find, but I got these on eBay. These are my favorite. These are Klein, made in the USA. Now, I've never actually found these 1-inch bits. This is just a big pack, 15 pack of 1-inch number 2 Phillips. But I've been using these forever. These 3.5-inch bits. I used to buy them, and then they stopped selling them at the store. So now I get them on eBay. I have a set, and these are just the best. I was using them today. I was using the square and the flat today, mounting an electrical box, and they're just great. They're just these Klein, especially the number two Phillips. It just it just man, it just sits in there so nice. This is not magnetic, but it grabs that screw really good. These are super high quality. So I got those, and when I was shopping on eBay for those, I came across these, and I was like, man, if I could get some number 2 Phillips 1-inch bits. These are impact rated. Let's see. See, they look to be the same shape. Now, Klein, these are the only ones that I've seen that have, like this shape of the Phillips bit. It kind of angles down on the sides. And I don't know, whatever the shape is, it really works out good. And man, that is a good fit. I'm always on the lookout for a real tight fitting Phillips. And I believe that I have found a really good one. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing right there. So that's awesome. I'm gonna throw them in this little Milwaukee pill container that came in the bit set, and I'm gonna throw them in my drill bag. Made in the USA screwdriver bits. Very difficult to find. and I'm pretty happy. I'm going to go ahead and load one up in this snap-on that I keep in here. So, and these are impact bits. That's sweet. And then one of the other thing I got, which for 15 bucks, I've showed you guys these railers, which I actually got turned on to these by Morgan's Maintenance. If you ever watch his channel, he got these railer kits, and man, they're perfect. They're just perfect for bit storage because they're rubbery and you can get the bits in and out of them easy, but it holds the bits really good. So it came with a big set, normal. This is kind of the regular one they have, and then this small one with 5 holes. So, and I got that because this is the 5-piece Klein set, and I'll just throw them all on here. Doesn't take up a lot of room, holds them nice and secure, and if you want to take them out, it's easy to take them out. So that's what I really, a lot of those bit holders and stuff, bit rails, they really are kind of hard to get them out. They're just a pain to use. So, and then they come with a little carabiner, so that's cool. I used the railer with these on my backpack tool bag, and it's been great. So I'm just going to throw it like that, and that way I'll see it. I'll know that that's just where I need to go for these. These are like my go-to screwdriver bits, really. And I'll throw the pill container in here somewhere in one of these other little pockets. And then the other new thing I got is the Montana. You can see I wrote countersink right there. I have countersink bits, and I use them for cabinets and stuff. But this set was interesting to me because, and I've seen sets like this before and always been a little bit skeptical because they've seemed kind of gimmicky. But this one doesn't seem so gimmicky. It actually seems like a pretty serious tool. I've been messing with it here. This is a double-sided countersink and screwdriver bit that fits in this chuck here, and you lock it in like that. So now you can countersink. You can drill. You can just pre-drill, or you can pre-drill and countersink, and then flip it around and screw it in. So, and I did it with one, and it was awesome. And it comes with these 3 different sizes. It comes with some bigger countersinks, and this is Montana Drill Bit Company or whatever. I don't know if all the components of this are made in the USA. You can see they got that American flag on there. They're really proud of that. But the only thing that actually says made in the USA is the bits. But, so more made in USA screwdriver bits. I can tell you right now, I'm never probably going to use, or very rarely going to use, this Phillips number 3. What I will use in here is probably going to be a number 2 square. There's a number 1 Phillips here too. I'm going to take that out. I'll keep those number 2 Phillips on there. And I think what I'll do is find me out of my kit. I got this. I've been buying a lot of screwdriver bits because I've just been going through them so much. This is a good set. If you're ever, trust me, take it from somebody who has tried them all. The Metabo HPT impact bits are good if you just need like impact bits for if you're just doing a bunch of impact screws over and over and over again. These ones are good. They make good bits, and this is a good set right here. This doesn't, it's a $30 set. It doesn't have any stupid stuff that you don't need in it. It's got nut drivers, 1/4 inch, 5/16, 3/8, all really good torques. It's got all the torques up to like a T40. That's cool. And it's got a lot of square. It's got Allens. Just really all good, useful stuff. So I'm going to take me a number 2 square. The only thing about these is, man, it's hard to get those stupid bits out. But these are good bits. The Metabo HPT. It's got a nice case too. So I've been keeping that. That's just my impact bits, throwaway impact bits. So a number 2 square for sure for cabinet screws. And probably the other one that I'll use a lot actually will be a T25. Probably be what I use a lot of. So make sure, yeah, we'll throw that in there too. This is a chuck you can buy, a little drill chuck for your impact. In the rare event that I want to put a regular drill bit on my impact, which I don't, for reasons I can't really explain, I do that. I want to put normal drill bits that aren't made for impacts in impacts. Like sometimes I feel the need to do that. So I keep that in here. I'm going to go through this little setup here. But anyway, this little countersink set is very cool. And I suppose I can do a little demonstration here. Mess with it a little bit. Another thing that's cool is the back of this has the Allen wrench that fits these. So you don't have to go looking for an Allen wrench. You can change the bits out just with the actual tool, which I like that a lot. Very cool. But yeah, let's do a little demonstration on this thing. This little sleeve's already coming off, so I'm just going to go ahead and take it off. Alright, so we'll grab us a So, like when you're installing like cabinets, or just woodworking in general, or anytime you need to put a screw in and it needs to look good, you always want to drill pilot holes so you don't split it. And countersink, if you can, it's just the right thing to do, And this is very convenient if you're doing it over and over again, obviously. So here you go. Drill it. And it makes your little countersink hole. Then all you do is pop this out, flip her around, and pull this back in. Now it's locked. Now your countersunk, nice flush screw, looks perfect. That's a beautiful thing right there. Don't have to even fumble with your countersink bits and your other bit. You just flip her around. Really, I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm looking forward to using it. I really am. This kit was like $30. Montana 4-in-1 modular drill and driver set. It comes with, like I said, several other sizes. It goes up to this big countersink size. So really a good set. I've got plenty of countersink bits, but that flipper set's cool. And it'll live right here. So these railer kits, I like this big one. I might put another set of bits on 1-inch bits on this and put it in my main tool bag. That's probably what I'll end up doing with that. So I figured while we're here, we'll just I'll kind of show you what I threw together and kind of update y'all. We've done drill videos before, but I'll show you the 2 drills that I'm using now and what accessories I've got. So I don't know if y'all remember, I bought the DeWalt 850 a couple years ago. The DCF 850 is the real short impact. That thing walked off a job site. I was liking it, but you know what? I actually always liked this impact better. This is the DCF 787, and this thing's been working for me for years, like several years, and it just works great. It's got 1 speed, it's brushless, no settings. It's just a no-nonsense, awesome impact driver. Got all the power that I need for driving screws. And then I have my DeWalt hammer drill that I keep in the truck always. I'll never not have it. But for drilling, just drilling, this thing, I bought at the same time as that other short impact. This is my favorite DeWalt drill I've ever used. As far as just drill, this thing, the DCF, or the DCD 800, this thing's awesome. And I don't use it that often because I use this for, 95% of what I use a drill for. But when I need to drill a hole, this drill is awesome. It's got a ton of power for how compact it is. This thing is an absolute awesome tool. I love this thing. I love using these tools with these power stack batteries. They balance so well with these. It's just a great kit of, just a great set of drills right here. You can get a lot done with these 2 guys right here. And I will always have my hammer drill too. My big DeWalt, that thing's a beast. I love it. But I can get away with these 2 for almost everything. So keep these in the bag with all this stuff and grab this bag, and I'm going to get it done. I'm going to get it done for sure. Got our countersink bits. I have other countersink bits, but I think these are going to be the ones I keep in here now. Got our long Kleins. And then I've got this kit, which is awesome. It's a miracle I haven't lost any parts of it. I keep this little flipper Malco in here. It fits on this. But this is a magnetic nut driver bit. This one, it flips 1/4 and 5/16 if I need that. But it goes 1/4 inch up to 1/2 inch. Magnetic, fits like that. Impact rated. Perfect. So if I ever need nut drivers, I've got them. Magnetic nut drivers. They're just in this little kit here. Now, I have other ones, which I'll show you. I try to just keep it to drill and drive accessories in here. I did make a couple exceptions. But this is my favorite Ryobi kit with just wood drill bits. Strictly wood bits, nothing else. These do not get used for anything but wood. I don't abuse these drill bits. These are just Ryobi drill bits, but they've held up really well because I only use them in wood. These ones, anyway, they're really good. If I'm doing wood drilling, I use these kind of bits, period, with the pointy end. That is, like, if it has to be a good hole, you know what I mean, then I use these. And this is just a good little Ryobi set. And it came with paddle bits, this Ryobi kit did, but I replaced them with the Bosch screw ones. And I've been using these. These been holding up good, Like, I don't use this stuff, a ton, but I use it a lot. And so far it's held up great. It goes 3/8 to 1 inch, and these are just really good paddle bits. So look how nice that little wood bit set is. And then I bought these, which I really like because they fit in the impact. I wanted some wood bits that fit in the impact, and the only ones I could find, I believe I got these on Amazon. I can't remember the brand name. It's on another video. So if you're really interested, there is a video in the archives of this channel that will show you when I got these, and I probably told you what brand they were and how much they were. But the only ones that I could find were stubby drill bits. But they're wood, pointy kind, and they fit in the impact. And they actually work awesome for drilling little pilot holes or drilling a little hole. And they fit in the impact. They're good. So there's wood. Now, for metal drilling, let's talk about that. This set here, I wrote drill bits on it because you can't see through it. You don't know what's in it until you open it up. So I wrote drill bits on it. I've had this DeWalt drill bit set for a long time, and I've managed to hold on to all these drill bits. And so this is just for metal. And also they're just kind of beater drill bits. A good little set. It's got all the small ones. You know, just classic. So that's for metal, light metal drilling, or just plastic, whatever you're drilling. That's that. That's the regular drill bits, you know. And then if I need to have a good drill bit, I'm drilling in something that I really need to drill a hole through that's hard metal, or something that is just, it's got to be a good hole. These are my good drill bits, and I've got big ones. I can drill big holes in metal. But sometimes you just need good drill bits. I have masonry drill bits in here. I've got a center punch because anytime I'm drilling a hole in metal, I need to, you got to punch a little indentation for it. But these are my good drill bits. I've got some cobalt drill bits in here. Like the material is cobalt, really good metal drilling bits. I got one of these guys, one of these unibits in here. So this is where I keep, and I try to have one of pretty much every size, every main size. So this is my good drill bits that I'm not going to sacrifice, drill bits that are not going to get put in situations where they're going to be abused and break. Because, drill bits are expensive. So I hold on to those sets. So that's all my drill bits. And then, like I said, here's my impact screwdriver bits. Always want to have a good set of these because, let's say you're going to drill a bunch of deck screws down, you're going to screw in repetitively a bunch of stuff. You don't want to use, I wouldn't use my good Kleins for that. So just throw these on an impact, abuse the shit out of them, throw them away when they're done. That's what these are for. And these Metabo ones, some of the best that I've used. Then I threw my little pill case in here. These got all my Kleins, number 2 Phillips. Little right angle drill adapter. This thing is worth its weight in gold. I use it about 5 times a year, but when I use it, I'm thanking the good Lord that I have it. This is my little kit of long bits. There's another thing that I'm thanking the good Lord I have when I need it. Long, man, these things come in handy. Long, magnetic nut driver bits. These things, I just love them. These are the Weeha, really good quality. And then I keep some long screwdriver bits. These ones are pretty long. And then I keep this long locking one. because I can put these in there and then turn it into, you know, a really long one. So that's cool. That's why I keep that long locking one in here. As you guys can tell, like I said at the beginning of this video, I obsess about drill and drive accessories. Like it really is probably unhealthy, but I obsess about it. Like I just want to make sure I have the right stuff when I need it. Here is hole saws for metal. These are metal ones. I don't keep wood ones in here. I have a kit for that, but these are for metal, and it kind of all holds together, and you know, 4 different sizes. Here's some sets that I rarely use, but it's cool. Um, all the Allens for your impact. I bought this on Amazon. I rarely use them because I forget I have them, to be honest. But I do use them. Honestly, I think the last time I used them, I was putting together my son's crib. So anyway, these are good to have. You know, if you need to do a lot of Allens, a lot of times you're putting together stuff, or maybe you're working on a, you know, uh, European car or something. You put this in your drill, get some stuff done. And then I keep this right here. Another thing that is just one of those things that you really are glad you have when you need it. I've only used a few of these, but these are the security Torx, or just security bits. I mean, and when you run into needing these and you don't have them, it really sucks. So, and this is from Harbor Freight. Everybody go get you this set if you ain't got it. And then this is a set that, this is like my little thing that I always will keep full. And I haven't lost any of these bits. These are good bits. This is Craftsman. I bought this off of Harry J. Epstein, I believe. And I like the way it's marked. It goes up to T30 on the Torx. It's got these Allens, all the Phillips. I like the way this is marked, and this, you could put this on your belt if you wanted to, but it's just a little bit check. It's like, okay, I got all the most common bits right here. They're all marked, and if anything's missing, I'll know. And when I lose one or break one, I put the one that I need right back in there with the mark that it goes with. So that's good. It's just another fail-safe of making sure I have every single bit I need. And then I threw some hand tools in here, but like I said, tried to keep it real, all to do with drill and drive, because I didn't want to start throwing a bunch of hand tools in here. Didn't want to go down that road. But I did put this little Klein bit ratchet, which I really love this little bit ratchet. As far as bit ratchets go, this thing is probably the best one. It's got this little magnetic 5/16 on the other side in case you ever need that. And, you know, you can use this like a little spinner. It's awesome. Awesome little bit ratchet. So I figured maybe I run into a situation where I need a little bit ratchet when I'm using this stuff. So that's what I did. I made the exception here for that. And then this thing I threw in here because I never used this, but it's cool. I could envision a time where I'm getting ready to strip something out with a drill, and I need to get some good torque. So this right here is a little T-handle. It's a Husky. It's made in the USA. Um, this is a cool little tool. This comes out like this, and if you wanted to, you could put that like that and use it like a T-handle. So really get in there on kind of a semi-stripped screw or something. Get it on there and, you know, break it loose. That's what I figured. Why not throw it in there? You know, it's little, it's light. It just might come in handy. I've never used this thing. I just keep it because I think it's really neat. And so, but I figured it actually might come in handy. And then I figured I could probably end up needing a bit holder. And I keep this. This is just a Klein handle, you know, that holds 1/4 inch bits. And then this is another tool that I've used maybe once or twice. It's the wobbly. So this serves a couple purposes. One is if I do need a wobble bit driver, and when it goes back straight like this, and it's really got a strong, very strong magnet, maybe the strongest magnet of any of my bit holders that I own. So if I need a magnetic bit driver, here you go. There it is. I figure I need a bit driver in this bag. And then I just threw some punches and awls. So here's an awl. If I'm drilling stuff, maybe I'm drilling a toggle bolt or putting it in anchor and drywall, I always use these to make the hole in sheetrock for an anchor rather than drilling it and getting the dust all over the place. You know what I mean? So I use that, and it's good for starting a screw in wood too. Poke a little hole and then start the screw so you get it started exactly where you want it. So these awls are great. This is a wild, newer one. And then a couple more center punches. These are nice. These are Craftsman, made in USA. Good ones. So that's my drill and drive set in my Carhartt bag here. I'm pretty pleased with how this came together. Man, another long video, guys. I know a lot of you, most of y'all like the long videos, but I'm going to try and get on some shorter ones. I'm going to try and get back on the weekly tool focus that I tried to do for a while. So those will be some shorter videos. But anyway, another long one in the books. And let me know if you guys have any suggestions for more drill accessories, because like I said, I obsess about it. I just, for some reason, it really, really bothers me when I don't have the drill stuff I need. So anyway, let me know if you have any suggestions. Thanks for watching.